All right, folks. Welcome here to game number 2, running BOSSK Reed. We've got a great matchup coming today, a MACE WINDU Aggro Moto Red. And we're going to start out with some seasoned Shore Troopers. And the fun thing about this boss deck is that we are going to be trying to ramp up, get a lot of resources. We're playing Super Laser Technician. We're doing some bounties. A lot of interesting things in this deck here. Don't really know if I need another Shore Trooper. I like having these bounties. We're actually going to take out Sabine. But we could get this bounty by putting it on Sabine, but right now I'm just going to throw out a Super Laser Technician. Next turn, honestly, I think I'd like to put the Bounty Hunter's Quarry on Sabine, and then I can do 1 damage with BOSSK and end it and get that bounty. Or we could attach a bounty on it next turn, attach into it with Super Laser Technician, because we want to make sure Super Laser Technician, that we get that resource. As next turn, that means we can throw out BOSSK if we have 5, and we can play Black Star Sun Starfighter, and both of the Bounty Hunter's Quarry. He's going to do a little bit of damage to my base, playing it pretty aggro there. We're going to claim the initiative. Mace Windu is an interesting card. Man, Crate Dragon is just so far away. Alright, first things first. Let's put a little bounty on this guy. I want to get that effect. We can actually probably get that effect twice if we do something interesting here. Actually, no, there's no real good way to do that. Alright, we're going to attack. So with Bounty Hunter's Quarry, what this card means is we're going to search the top 5 cards of our deck and basically put a unit that costs 3 or less into play for free. So for 1 cost, I can essentially put in something that's going to cost hopefully 3, this time 2. And we're going to get a Seasoned Shore Trooper out. And having a bounty allows me to just use BOSSK's ability. And in this case, we're going to put in something that's going to attract that red 3. It's going to have to attack into our Black Sun Starfighter, and we're even going to throw a bounty on it and do a little bit of damage just like that. We're going to pump BOSSK out, and then we're going to have Boss do a little bit of damage, and I think we're rolling out. Honestly, this turn, this is when Ruthless Raider's going to come out. If we could play this first, that'd be fantastic before he could attack with anything. Do 2 damage to red 3 and end it. And that's ultimately what we're going to do. And we're going to get 2 Bounty Hunter's Quarry's abilities, basically, because BOSSK is out. When I collect a bounty, we get to collect that bounty twice. So we're going to essentially get 2 more cards. We're going to get Kylo's TIE Silencer. And let's bring out a Hu Yang. And bump BOSSK up. So BOSSK is a 6/8 as long as Hu Yang's out. We're going to deal a little bit of damage. And now my Seasoned Shore Trooper, because we have 6 resources, he has 2 more attacks. So he's a 4/3 now. Attack with BOSSK. We've got 16 damage, and we've got a really nice Overwhelming Barrage next turn. We can run into a Bounty Hunter's Quarry. And that's not too terrible of a move. He's going to do a lot of damage with Wild Rancor coming out, dealing 2 damage to all the ground units. Alright, we're going to hit with BOSSK. We want to get this damage while we can. He still can't bring out Mace Windu until the 7th turn, so we're really ahead, and we're just going to lay on the damage here. We can just end it here. And coming at him quick, Mace Windu, the double red, supposed to be aggressive. And this is where it's like, is Mace Windu really a top meta deck? Because can you be an aggressive deck with a leader who comes out on turn 7 or later? BOSSK comes out doing a ton of damage, especially mixed with Hu Yang, getting the double Bounty Hunter's Quarry. We played this card for 1 cost and essentially got 5 cards out of it. We got the Kylo TIE Silencer and Hu Yang as the play with the double boss. So that sort of synchronization. The Ruthless Raider, this is a card I just added in. We didn't actually have this in the first game, and it played a really big role here because it can defeat space. If you put bounties on stuff in space, you got to be able to cash them in. We actually also added in a Black Sun Starfighter since our last round too. I wanted space to be stronger. Space is just heavier in this game with Jango Fett and with everybody else, and this one's got to have a little bit more power. So, like Tu Yang, this was a fun little game. I'd say we beat Mace Windu pretty handedly. I'd give this one 6.5 out of 10. Really cool. This is the ultimate showmanship of Bounty Hunter's Quarry. We ultimately played this card 3 times, really, when you think about it, and it got us a lot of cards. So, fun. Boss can ramp up the damage before he even got his leader out. So, appreciate everybody watching, and I'll see you on the next one. See you in Game 3.